WhatsApp group and let's talk about the unit of translation. Hello guys, welcome to our video, and on this session we would like to talk about the unit of translation. And now we are going to the systematic approach to the translation unit. Actually, in this unit is focused on two age-old translation strategies. The first one is literal and the second is free. To a great extent, these strategies are linked to different translation units. The first is literal being very much centered on adherence to the individual word, while the second is free. Free translation aims at capturing the sense of a longer stretch of language. So, in this unit, we will begin to examine more systematic approach to the unit of translation. And also, the famous Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure invented the linguistic term sign that unifies signifier and signified. Signifier is sound, image, or word, and signified is the concept. So, importantly, the Saussure emphasized that the sign is by nature arbitrary and can only derive meaning from the contrast with other signs in the same system or language. Lexicological units. The lexicological unit is described by Vinay and Tarpaland. Contain the lexical elements grouped together to form an element of thought. So, illustrative example they provide to show the non-correspondence at word level between French and Spanish. For example, simple soldiers are seen to private, and told the suit are seen to immediately. Of course, the traditional structure of dictionaries, which divides a language into head words, means that individual words do tend to be treated in isolation, being divided into different senses. And you can see the example above. Broad. Now, so the bracket descriptor known as discriminator summarizes the main use field or collocation for each translation equivalent. Okay, and the third is the unit of truth. Actually, a translator needs to consider the whole structure and its politeness function in context before translating. So, the translation units will vary according to the linguistic structure involved. Okay, you can see the example after this. So, okay, above is the example of the unit of thought from Spanish to English. Actually, this example is taken from book that titled Translation, an Advanced Research book by Basil Hatim and Jeremy Monday. So if you want to know more, you can read the book. Okay?
Okay, the next is the unit of translation as a prelude to analysis. Division of ST and TT into the unit translation is of particular importance in Finney and Darabellot's work as a prelude to analysis of change in translation. The translation shift that will accompany us in unit as an illustration of how this division works and how it might illuminate the process of translation. Look at the example in the next slide after this. The poster located by the underground ticket office at Heathrow Airport, London. The next is traveling from Heathrow. There are easy to follow instructions on the larger self-service touch screen ticket machines. This is the example. A translator approaching this short text will most probably break it down into the title, traveling from Heathrow. And the instruction in the second sentence, while that sentence will be taken as a whole, it might also in turn be subdivided more or less as follows. There are, and then slash, easy to follow, slash, instruction, slash, on the slash, larger slash, self-service slash, touch screen slash, ticket machine slash. Here the slashes indicate small word group with a distinct semantic meaning that might be considered separately, while the brackets includes larger units that a practice translator is likely to translate as a whole. Okay, the next is translation at different level. In these textbooks of translation, Pattern Network discuss translation using in part a scale that has become well established in linguistics with the work of Michael Halliday. It should be noted that Halliday linguistics also informed much of Mona Baker's influential. In other words, which to examine translation at different level, although in Baker's case it is level of uh, equivalence at level of the word collection and idiom, and then grammar, thematic and information structure, cohesion and pragmatic. And then from Newmark, the first is using a part of Harry scale, focus on the sentence as a natural unit of translation, and then transportation and arrangement functional sentence perspective. Again, the next is translation at different level. Halliday's systemic analysis of English grammar is based on hierarchical rank scale. The example, morpheme, arriving, and in, word, arriving, clause, the word, example, sentence, the whole, example. Halliday's focus on the clauses as a representation of meaning in a communicative context. Newmark's focus on the sentence. That is the different Halliday's focus and context Newmark focus.
Okay guys, thank you so much for your nice attention and see you.